Hey guys, welcome back. Day 72 of 100 days of me doing 20 minutes nonstop in the house working out. So I'm just going nonstop. I'm not stopping to check Instagram or YouTube or something like that. 20 minutes nonstop with whatever I can do. So if I'm going to be doing push-ups, I'll just do those until I can't go anymore. And then I'll immediately switch over to squats. And then if I have time, I go to the gym. So like last month I was going to the gym because I was traveling and there happened to be 3 gyms nearby. Today is day 72 of 100 days. So if you're over 40 like me and you used to be fit, but you're not anymore, and you're trying to get back on the wagon, you're in the right place because you get to see me do 100 days nonstop. So today is day 72, which means I only have 28 days left. It's pretty amazing. Well, to be honest with you, it's gone by pretty slow, but when I think back on it, we're talking a little over 2 months investment in my health, and I feel a lot better. I feel much more confident in my clothes. I feel much more confident on camera. I went to the beach last month and I didn't feel like the whale on the beach. So that's pretty good. So today is day 72. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. One thing I want to let you know is that for whatever reason, my lower back feels a little sensitive, which I guess is pretty normal when you're over 40. Also, my right knee feels a little sensitive as well. So I'm going to try to lay off those a little bit and kind of switch it up. Also, there's a $45 or $40 weights that I ordered. So yesterday I had it set up on a long bar, but now I've changed it up into this little configuration. So I have these two, and then each one of these are 2.5 kilos. So this is 10 kilos. So that's about 22 pounds each one. So it was a good deal. I feel happy with the purchase because I just bought it off Facebook Marketplace. I got it delivered, so I didn't have to go lugging around to the store or back to this Airbnb. But one thing I don't like about them is they're kind of big. So they're kind of big and bulky because they're plastic and then a little bit of cement inside. So what happens is these kind of get in the way when I'm doing weights, as opposed to these other weights that I have right here. These are much smaller, so I can move around a lot better. But that's okay. I'm not gonna be picky because $40, freaking good deal, especially if it's for my health. So before I jump into my workout, let me show you what I'm looking like right now. So the mind is a funny thing because some days I look at myself when I'm doing these videos and I think, dang, I'm freaking in excellent shape. But then some other days like today, I feel like I'm a little flabby, and I guess it's a normal, our bodies change from day to day. And then also our mind changes from day to day. So what I'm saying in the video maybe is a little bit different than what you're seeing. Vice versa. Some days I feel like, dang, I'm freaking looking good now. I feel much better. I feel much more confident. But you might see something else like, what's this guy talking about? This guy's freaking fat still. But that doesn't really matter. What matters is I'm trying to be a little bit better than I was yesterday, and I've definitely accomplished that goal. I'm way better than I was 72 days ago. So I'm going to go ahead and jump in and do my 20 minutes, and then I'll talk with you guys after. Thanks again for sticking around. Okay, guys, done with day 72 out of 100 days of me working out 20 minutes nonstop. So today it was kind of difficult because where I'm at right here, it's usually pretty cool because we're in the mountains. But today, as you can see, it's really sunny and hot. So I'm sweating like crazy. Also, my lower back has a little pinch there. So if you're over 40, you know how it feels. Going pretty light today because I don't want to injure myself. So that way I can't finish out the 100 days. Although I still got a good workout, as you can see right here. So that's it, guys. Day 72 done. Tomorrow's day 73. And I see a good formation. Like I said, today I'm feeling a little chunky. And to be honest with you, last night I cooked pork belly, rice, and salad. And I ordered brownies from Papa John's. But in the day, I didn't really eat that much though. So I don't feel too guilty about it. But maybe that's why I feel a little chunky today. I'm not sure. So yeah, if you want to see what I look like before, go back and watch day 8, day 9, right around there. And then you can compare that with today and see what the difference is. But let me show you what I'm looking like after my workout. So today, my stomach fat is really annoying, but it's a long process. I know that when I started these videos, I knew it was going to take like a year to cut it down, and it's definitely cut down a lot. So for example, if I wear a form-fitting shirt and then I go out to eat, before my belly would just freaking explode. And now it's big, but it's not like, I don't know, I don't feel like I'm pregnant when I eat out at like a restaurant with form-fitting shirt. So that's good, but I still have a long ways to go. Also, another thing is these weights are really quite annoying. So they're good for my curls, and then they're also good for doing rows. But aside from that, I can't really use them because they have these huge bars protruding from the side. So what happens is they end up, I don't know, like hitting my head, or, you know, it just takes up more space. So still a good purchase. Oh, they're also good for biceps also, so I can do curls with them. But aside from that, not too much I can do with them. But that's okay. It's just an extra tool that I have in my tool case. So that's it, guys. If you want to get a hold of me, leave me a comment or check the video description, and I'll try to leave my Instagram or something there. Other than that, I appreciate you sticking around. We're at day 72. Tomorrow's day 73, getting close to the finish line. Thanks a lot, guys. Talk to you tomorrow.